spring has long since sprung. Summer's on its way, and that means pool parties, cookouts, and lots of time logged on the trampoline. The stats are ugly, so I'm not going to quote them here because it would zip the fun right out of this blog post. But suffice it to say that lots and lots of kids get severely injured on trampolines every year, like to the tune of 92,000 ER visits every year. And you can bet when a kid is injured, that parent is going to want to know what happened and who's at fault. Translation: potential lawsuit for the homeowner. You have to remember though, in order for a homeowner to be held liable, they have to be held negligent first. And there are generally three theories under the law where a homeowner will be found negligent as pertains to a trampoline injury. The first is the attractive nuisance doctrine. And that means a homeowner who has failed to take reasonable precautions, like not putting a fence or netting or something like that around the trampoline. That kid from down the street breaks into your backyard, jumps, bounces off, breaks their leg. You may have a problem if you haven't taken reasonable precautions to keep your trampoline safe. The second theory is the inadequate maintenance theory, which is basically what it sounds like. That is, say, a trampoline that wasn't installed on an even surface in the backyard, or maybe the springs that have broken or come out have not been replaced and that leads to injury, that sort of thing. The third theory is called the inadequate supervision theory. Again, just what it sounds like. It's that homeowner who failed to supervise a young child on a trampoline altogether who ended up getting hurt, or allowed a bunch of kids to jump at once and inevitably one kid got hurt. Now there's something called the assumption of risk doctrine that a homeowner may employ as a defense. Here's how that works. The law says that there are some sorts of activities that are so inherently dangerous, like skydiving or football or skiing, things like that, where the person participating in the activity has got to know that they're assuming the risk, right? That it's not only possible but probable that an injury may occur. But when you're talking about kids on a trampoline, I think a homeowner is going to be a lot less able to prevail on that theory than, say, if the injured party were an adult. Final thought. Some homeowners insurance policies completely exclude trampoline injuries from coverage. So check your policy. Sometimes you have to have a rider to opt into coverage for trampolines. Sometimes even those riders exclude coverage if the trampoline is not fenced in like this one. So be sure you know what your coverage is and check it if you have a trampoline and let other kids or other people onto your property. Whatever you do, remember life is legal, so you gotta know the